Welcome back to the Neo Matt Podcast, where football talks get real on every match preview, hard take, and reaction. You know, Saban Todd Passion mixing it with analysis from the local pitches to the global stages. And if you crave controversy, well, this is the kitchen where we cook and serve it best. So make it your home for football talk that never pulls its punches. I am super excited. The Champions League returns, of course, and there are good results. Okay, and I have a successful hit watch. PSG won by 2-1 against Barcelona. It doesn't get better than that. If you're a Barcelona fan, I know you'll be quick to say, "Well, it's just the group stage, match day 2. It is what it is. It doesn't matter." Hold your thoughts. It matters. Okay, we are not going to let you guys downplay this one for a couple of reasons. Number one, this is the third consecutive defeat at home to PSG. Okay. Number two, PSG are missing almost half of their starters. That includes the Ballon d'Or winner, Varaskelia, Desiree Doué, Marquinhos, João Neves, and guys like that. All right. So for them to show up with some boys, right, who up until this point in time, maybe they have about 30 minutes in the Champions League experience and things like that, it matters. All right. Another reason is because this was a predicted matchup in the final last season. It did not happen. You guys could not get past Inter Milan, so it did not happen. And when Inter Milan, defeated you guys, they went to the final, PSG spanked them 5-0. We have not seen that scoreline in the Champions League for a very, very, very long time, and I obviously don't remember. All right, especially in recent times, it is 1-0, 2-1, 1-0, 1-0, penalty shootouts and things like that. So, yes, that matters. And there are other, tiny bits of things also into the mix. Number one is Lamine Yamal. You can't tell me he did not go into this game thinking about having the edge over Nuno Mendes. Obviously not. You can't tell me he did not go into this game thinking, well, I lost the Ballon d'Or, so this season I really want to show up. And there is no better opponent to show up against than Nuno Mendes. All right. So, I mean, if that is the type of thing you guys are trying to sell, I'm sorry, we are not going to buy it. This was a big win for PSG, and it matters. Okay. Now, let's get to the game itself. Let's detail things out. Before we do, please do not forget to like, subscribe, and share this video so we can grow the channel together. Now, let's detail the game. I mean, to be fair to Barcelona, the opening 20 minutes, they looked really nice. They were pressing high, keeping the ball, controlling things, dictating the tempo, and stuff like that. Well, and they were also pressing very high. And fortunately or unfortunately, they forced a turnover, and Lamine Yamal picked up the ball. Well, Vitinha is not one of those midfielders, that would commit a mistake like that. So they pressed. He misplaced the pass. I don't think he was really under any pressure, but it is what it is. A misplaced pass. It was picked up. Lamine Yamal brought in De Jong to the party. De Jong was like, Rashford, are you there? Are you interested? All right, here you go. Join the party. And Rashford was like, Ferran Torres, stay on side, and I will play you and just finish. Barcelona went up. They looked really nice. I do believe at that point, Barcelona fans were like, yes, we got this. Let's go. Well, they didn't go anywhere. All right. It was Nuno Mendes. Nuno Mendes was like, no, I have something to say about this. We saw the dribble earlier on that, he was fouled by Frankie de Jong. That was a threat, and it was a warning as well, right? It was like, hey, I'm here and I can do these things because I'm capable of doing them. Well, Barcelona, they did not listen. Nuno Mendes repeated the same stuff, okay? He started his dribbling, went by players, and then played a pass for, I think, an 18-year-old Mayulu, Senny Mayulu. And he leveled the scores with a fine finish. All right, so now we are, a goal each. Nuno Mendes, like I said, Lamine Yamal went into this game having missed out on the Ballon d'Or, right? And this is a player he has not been able to bully at all. All right, but Nuno Mendes, man, what a player. The best left back in the world. Not arguably, he is the best left back in the world. All right, he pocketed Lamine Yamal. He did not even put him in his back pocket. He did not even put it in his backpack. All right, he put him in his front pocket, right, in his front pocket, and say, all right, you are going to be here, right? You're going to be tight. You're not coming out. You are not coming out. Okay. And if you dare try to show you're about to come out, I would just push you back in. So Mendes is that type of guy. They went to halftime, came back into the second half, and PSG, they just picked up from where they left. They looked like the better side all throughout the second half. As a matter of fact, I do believe they dominated every statistical category of the game 100%. Like they look really good. And it was surprising if you're missing those many starters and you look that good. And that is why I said, I mean, this has to mean something. And if you're a PSG, you should be feeling really confident, right? If you're missing all those players and then you are able to go in there and and get a win. But yeah, granted, Barcelona is missing Rafinha at the moment, but that is about it. Family Lopez is all right. He's decent, but he's not all that. I'm not even going to count Gavi. I don't rate Gavi at all. And even when everybody was all hype about Gavi, no, he is not that guy in my book. Obviously, I mean, his PR is insane. He's insane. He got everybody fooled. All right, except the few of us. Okay, so I'm not even going to count him. They were missing obviously two goalkeepers, Juan Garcia and Ter Stegen. But Chesney was very good last season. All right, and he was a very decent goalkeeper as well. So they did not miss much. So for them to suffer a defeat at home like this, it means a lot. It means a lot. That was a big win for PSG, and I do believe it's kind of a reality check for Barcelona because they really played well. They really played well. They just could not do a lot because PSG is that good, despite missing all those players. And I guarantee you, if they had guys like Dembele, Kvaratskhelia, Doué, it could have been a different game because we saw Bradley Barcola was very wasteful. All right, and that is the thing with that level of immaturity and things like that. So I don't know. PSG should be feeling really good after this win. Like I said, third straight win for them against Barcelona. That should mean something. Well, anyways, until then, stay blessed, and peace out.